Just keep braiding, just keep braiding. Little ASMR. This is giving like full Fae diva. This is a moment for those who can work it. I can't. Hello, Fairy Best Life here, and thank you again for coming and checking out my little corner of the Fae realm. So, if you know anything about fairies, you often hear the word glamour, which can mean anything of visual illusion or visual beautification. Fairies can use glamour to transform themselves to the eyes of humans that they don't want to be seen by, and they will glamour themselves to look like butterflies or birds, for example. There's also a form of glamour that is in beautifying, right? So one might glamour a dirt patch with some wildflower seeds to allow it to have this like new life, this new magic and wonder. And then that leads us to the phrase glamour bombing, which is one of my favorite uses of glamoring because in essence, you are creating an opportunity of surprise and wonder for a passerby or a stranger. Walking down the street and then you see on a random tree, there's this like beautiful ornate little fairy door. That's a glamour bomb. So that either was a fairy's door, you know, or a person created that door, put it there to invite fairy entities to that tree. And for everyone else that gets to pass by it, they notice something that makes them smile. They notice something that makes them dream into what little creature might live behind that door. Another form of glamour bombing is you showing up to a space glamored, and everyone that witnesses you in all your creative artistry gets to have that awe-inspired, that spark of wonder just by witnessing you. I've always found that one of the most creative ways to show up authentically is with your hair. Now the hair is quite a magical being in and of itself. I am a fresh wash and dry for this segment because we are going to be doing some magical fairy hairstyles and I'm so excited. Now I will say growing up, there wasn't a lot of magical girl representation that had curly kinky hair like me. So there was a lot of creativity involved in finding ways that made me feel magical. And now we're seeing more and more diversity in fantasy all the time, which is super exciting, but I'd like to see more of it out on the streets. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks to help you embody your most fantastical self. Scarves you can find anywhere. This one's cool because it's actually two-sided, which that's pretty magical. It's like silky and, you know, pretty and colorful on one side. And the other side, it's like a whole different pattern, but still really pretty. I did this cute bundle thing. I never organized like this, but this was fun to do, just so it all fit in the little box. Anyways, we are going to start with an updo. We're going to take all the thick, magical hair. We're going to put it up at the top of the head. Okay, now for the glamour. Take the scarf. Then we're going to take it, tie it around the base of the ponytail. And obviously there's a million things you could do with a scarf. Tie it in the back. Doesn't even have to be in a knot. But then I could just hang down and be all like flitty and floaty and blow in the wind behind you. And for me, whose hair has never been like longer than this length, even when I don't cut it for years, it's nice to have something long and flowy. So that was super easy, right? Obviously, you can tie this up instead of in the back, you can tie it up in the front, make a cute bow moment, which I guess I'll do. This is a moment for those who can work it. I can't. Now, sans scarf, I want to show you another fun little trick. So in Brandy's Cinderella, her ballroom look is this like gorgeous updo, right? But then she has these little like wispies hanging down, and I thought that was just so beautiful and glamorous and just sweet. So we're basically going to do a spin on that. You have your hair in the ponytail, and then kind of like following your pupils all the way up. That's about where we want the little wispies to come down. So I'm just going to get like a pinch of hair, basically. Now, obviously, you could like use a comb and parcel out the little piece. I am a simple gal. I like to just do things as simply as possible. I'm also going to do it in the back. So for the back pieces, I want them to eventually hang out and down. So I don't want to do it too far back. I'm going to do it kind of like just behind my ear. So the little wispies come down here. So we did this. Your choice, obviously. You could just have it be like a wisp, right? And you like would wet it, you would gel it, you'd maybe twirl it around your finger. I want to do this look with braids. So I'm going to take a little spray bottle of water just to help the curls along. Okay. All right. We're lubricated. Okay. This is the fun little glamour part. So I have these little wire flowers. They're in little bundles, so I'm going to have to take them out of the bundles. But these little wire flowers we're actually going to weave into our braid. And this was a look that my mom did for I believe it was my kindergarten graduation. And I'll show you all a picture because I was living my very best life on that day. For every birthday for the first 6 years of my life, I wished for the Cinderella Brandy dress, that blue sparkly dress that made every little black girl's dreams come true. I wished for that dress. And for my kindergarten graduation, my mom got me a light blue dress. And then she made my hair up like resembling this like updo little wispy Cinderella Brandy look. And anyway, we're going to recreate it now because it was such a moment. I think there were the like little blue flowers like this too. But anyways, so the wire flowers, you can find them at like any craft store, dollar store even. It's important that they're wire so that they actually like stay in there, as opposed to the plastic ones that can be kind of bendy and not as sturdy. Little ASMR. They're like paper. It's kind of nice. So pull out 1, 2, then I've got like a little pink one. So let's do 2 of each. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna braid the flowers into our braids to make little flower wispies for the glamour, for the fairy dust of the look. Braiding, you make 3 sections, and then you kind of wrap them around each other one at a time. We're gonna braid the whole thing first. And because it's a wire, we'll actually be able to like weave it into our braid pretty easily. So just kind of stick it through. Yeah, there's a flower in there now. And then at this point, you could just like gel the ends or keep braiding. I'm gonna keep braiding. I just gotta do the rest. Now, these don't have to be braids. They can just be twists, which are just like 2 pieces of hair that you just twist around. And then similarly, you'll just weave in the wire flower, which again, because it's wire, it'll like hold more easily. When I was little, again, my hair only grows but so long. So I loved using these wire flowers just to lengthen my hair. So I would like braid it until the very end, and then I'd have the flower piece like go as far down as it could, so that like the little like tip of the flower was like as long as it possibly could be, and it like gave the illusion that I had this long hair, which actually, you know, shrinkage is real, y'all. Like, look how long my hair is. She growing. Gonna weave our flower in there. Just gonna feel it out because I keep going cross-eyed when I try to look at it. But in essence, you're just going in, out through the braid. It just feels so magical. Now, I kind of like that they're not even, because when there's a little like chaos, it feels a little whimsical. So yeah, having it like sporadically throughout just feels more magical. Our final braid. My fingy's getting this workout. And so again, this is like, you know, when the hair is being a little unruly and you only want to have to focus on like 4 tiny little sections and the rest can just go up at the top. Now for the final little flower. There they are. Now obviously you can put as many little flowers in these braids as you want. Like you could weave like the whole braid full of flowers. I kind of like the moment of it just kind of growing into the flower. It feels very like vine wildflowery to me. So this is cute. I kind of like it as is, but because I'm an accessories gal, can never go wrong with a couple butterfly clips. It used to be really hard to find butterfly clips But now I'm seeing them more and more because the time of the Fae is upon us, y'all. And I probably would just do like a little moment like this. You could do one, or if you want more symmetry, you could do two. Ta-da! Yeah, I feel really, really lovely in this. Okay, on to the next look. Again, I talked about the hair being its own creature. My hair specifically, and other kinky curly gals, experience shrinkage, right? And so I was always looking for illusions to make it seem like my hair had some length to it. So this one was one of my favorites. And it's where a double ponytail looks like a single ponytail. And so I'm just gonna, without a comb, split my hair in half. Okay, so this is the illusion, right? We're gonna take this hair and we're gonna split it in half. And so I'm gonna split it like right at the top of my ear, just kind of like split it there, get my little bundle of hair ties. And so I think what's important to speak on for this is that you want to use a thinner hair tie for this first little bunch, because then you're going to hide it. Okay, and now for the illusion part, we get a big ol' scrunchie. So first I pull that little ponytail through, and then I go and grab the rest of the hair underneath. And then I'm gonna spread this ponytail out to mix and mingle with the lower one. And then she's giving epic side pony realness. I want to show you another trick with this side. So this one, you only use one hair tie, where you take the half, the top half, and you maybe go around it once or twice, and then you take this and you're gonna take the bottom half into it. There. And then you just spread them out. And now she too is giving nice elongated ponytail. I'm actually going to even them out real quick, so we're going to use this hair tie instead of this ginormous one. Okay, now they're more even. My little braids are still in there just because of ease, right? The fairy of ease. If there's anything you learn about me in this video, let it be that. We can be having our little butterfly clips for that extra whimsy. It can be a ribbon moment. I've got a little bundle of ribbons in here. So we're going to do pink and purple. Who can guess what my favorite colors are? Also, my mommy gave me these really cute scissors to use. They're so pretty. They have like vines and flowers on them. Okay, we're going to be safe. Put them back. So now with our ribbon, just fold it in half just for ease. Shocker. And then with this little loop here, I can pull through and thread the rest of it. And then it's tied. And then it's just like a cute little fun moment. Obviously, I could do a lot with this. I could make it another bow of sorts. We can use multiple ribbons. One ribbon's kind of darling, not gonna lie. And so again, I'm just gonna like fold it in half to loop it around the scrunchie. I'm gonna just pull through the rest of the ribbon, boom. And then it can either just be a little streamer or we can tie it in a bow. That's kind of fun. I kind of like her. Moving right along, we're gonna turn these ponytails into some fun braids. So the same way that we did a little illusion to make our ponytails that much longer, the same illusion can be done to make your braids nice and long. So instead of just like 2 braids, you're gonna make 4 braids into 2 braids. That is the illusion of it. Again, with the top half, I'm gonna make a braid. So we're gonna divide it into 3s. 3, and then what I'm gonna do for funsies is I'm gonna take some ribbon. I'm gonna add ribbon to 2 of the sections. And then I'm going to start braiding just this top half ponytail, not the bottom. Okay, we start braiding. Now you can do this with ribbon, or if you have like faux hair, which I have a whole set of gorgeous pastel faux braiding hair and I can't find it anywhere. So that'll be for another video. But for this one, we're going to use ribbons because why not? And so I'm braiding the ribbon into my hair. So now this one braid is going to join 1/3 of this bottom section. So I'm going to divide the bottom section into 3 now. We don't even have to finish this braid yet. Save yourself. Add this to 1/3 and then we have the 2 other thirds. You want to separate your ribbon so that it now is part of 2 sections, right? We just separate it out a little bit. There. Okay. And then we keep braiding until the end. Look how cute she is. Also, I'm not referring to myself. I'm referring to my hair, the creature that my hair is, how cute my hair is. So I have a little ribbon left. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Again, we can just make it into a bow. Yep, that's pretty cute. Little fairy dust, little whimsy. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just keep braiding, just keep braiding. And these are not taking a million years, y'all. These are quick, cute styles. All right, voila. So now we've incorporated ribbons and clips. Now, get yourself some jumbo clips. I have these stars. I am obsessed with them. What we're gonna do now is turn this into a crown. In essence, we are folding it up and then we are pinning it over. So now that we folded it up, we pin them with huge jumbo clips. It gives us this like really fun crown moment. I probably would take out these butterfly clips if I'm going to do jumbo clips because jumbo clips are a whole moment in and of themselves. It's giving Ever After. Anyone watch that movie, Drew Barrymore? It's amazing. I quite like. So obviously I'm showing you all these different accessories. You can do them however which way you want. Clips, you can have ribbons hanging down from here. I'm just showing you options, okay? You got options, honey. Now I'm gonna show you the full out do's. So you got to meet my besties, jumbo clips. And so one thing I really love to do with these jumbo clips, again, when the hair is having a mind of its own, is just to like pull it away from my face and clip it with some big clips. As I just take like, again, this like little corner of hair. We put a star in it. Bam. That's a moment in and of itself, but we're going to do 2 stars. Kind of fun, kind of flirty. It's cute, it's magical, it's whimsy. But the real fairy dust glamour moment I want to show you with this is hair jewelry. They're called like hair necklaces, jewelry crowns. Basically, they come in all different forms. This one is one that has little combs in it so that it can go right into your hair. We place it on our foreheads and just kind of stick in the combs where you want them. Now these clips might get in the way a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Okay, that is giving fairy goddess. Yes, it is. The fun part about this being hair jewelry is it doesn't even need to have these little combs in it. You can do this look with a straight up necklace. Bam! So this is a full-on necklace. I can't tell you how many times I've worn it on my head as a crown. So for this, I'm going to take the clips out real quick. So for this necklace, I personally want it to be hidden in my hair. Like I want it to go up and through here. So I'm going to piece out the top half of my hair real quick. And I'm just going to put it in a hair tie just for ease. For ease. So that I can go like, whoop. And then I'm going to put the hair back down. I'm holding the necklace in place though because she's gonna like slip and slide around, but I want her to be in place while I zhuzh the hair, and then I'm gonna get these clips in to hold it. Okay, this is pretty epic, y'all. Okay, so now for this look, I'm probably gonna use small clips because I want it to be hidden at the end of the day. And again, you saw that this has little rings in it. We're gonna clip the clips into the little rings. And so I have a little treasure box of clips. You're not gonna see these clips though, so they don't need to be butterflies or stars or anything. Pin basically part of the necklace into my hair and then flip my hair over it. This is just so that the necklace stays in place. You can do this with bobby pins also, but I just like the way that the clip is like in there, you know? Here is that moment. And I also am a fan of random braids in a full out look, especially if you add little charms to them and whatnot. It's fun and whimsical. Anyway, so this is a whole mood. This is giving like full Fae Diva. We're going to do Sweet Fae now. Get you a series of tiny little baby flower clips. Flowers and butterflies, you can't go wrong. This, in essence, is going to do the same thing where it like pulls it back a little bit, but it's going to create this little flower crown based on how many little flower hair clips you use. Kind of make it a full crown. So I'm going to pull this little middle part with a little baby clip. Cute. And then we just get to have fun and litter our hair in flowers. One could also just get a flower crown and wear that, but clips are so fun. Ta-da! Flower crown realness. When I tell you, these are so easy to find. Like, truly any pharmacy, drugstore, like, the Fae are coming out to play. Like, there are so many cute butterfly flower clip moments, leafy moments, hair jewels. Like, you can really find them anywhere. And yeah, it's a whole moment, y'all. It's cute. And again, the little tendrils are giving their own life. So I let them live. These ways of glamoring, these ways of connecting to my fun, playful Fae side through my hair really helped me on my journey to loving my hair. There's a wildness to curls. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get. It's going to react to different hair products. It's going to react to the weather. It's going to react to the wind. Like, it is reactive. It is alive. And there's an energy about curly hair that I feel like is finally being appreciated. And growing up, it took me a long time to really fall in love with the creative force that is my curly kinky hair. Allowing it to embody the like magical essence of you. That's living your very best life. I hope that these inspire you, because at the end of the day, like, it's about you getting to express yourself in your fullest, most magical way. And these, I hope, are just inspirations for you to really like tap into that glamour, that Fae glamour, and allow yourself to be that moment of whimsy, that moment of wonder that inspires someone who gets to witness you in all your magical realness. Because you expressing yourself gives people permission to express themselves. And you're also just spreading a little glamour into the world. So go forth, my magical beings. Turn out some magical looks. Until next time.